Princess Marie Josée. She could have become the Empress of Russia, but instead she became Italy's last queen. She fought against fascism, yet she had a secret affair with the most dangerous man in Italy, Benito Mussolini. She sat on the throne for only 35 days, then disappeared forever from royal life. Why wasn't she happy in her marriage? What really connected her to the dictator? And where did she go after the fall of the monarchy? Watch the video until the end. Her incredible fate will leave you speechless. Let's begin. Marie Josée was born in the year 1906 into the royal family of Belgium. She was the only daughter among the 4 children of King Albert I and Queen Elizabeth. She belonged to the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. According to centuries-old tradition, Russian emperors chose their wives from this dynasty. By age, she was the perfect match for Tsarevich Alexei, the only son of Tsar Nicholas II, who was just 2 years older than her. But this marriage was never meant to happen. In 1917, the Russian Revolution took place, and the entire imperial family was executed. With that, Marie Josée's chance to become Empress of Russia vanished as well. After these events, her parents began searching for a new dynastic alliance. The only suitable option was Umberto, the heir to the Italian throne. At the time, there was simply no other prince in Europe whose status could ensure Marie Josée's path to the throne. To prepare their daughter for her future life in Italy, her parents sent her to Florence, where she studied at the Institute for Noble Maidens. There, she learned Italian and became familiar with the customs of her new homeland. After meeting her future husband, 18-year-old Marie Josée dreamed of getting married as soon as possible. She had genuinely fallen in love with Umberto and saw him as her ideal partner. At that time, she had no idea that her marriage would turn into a nightmare. But what awaited her? For political reasons, they didn't marry until 6 years later. Right before the wedding, the Italian tabloids were filled with scandalous details about Prince Umberto's affair with a famous actress. However, even the boldest journalists didn't dare to mention the rumors about the prince's homosexual tendencies, which had developed by the age of 25. As it later turned out, the rumors were true. During World War II, Mussolini's agents published a compromising dossier on the prince, titled "On the Pederasty of Prince Umberto." It listed the young prince's lovers, including French actor Jean Marais and Italian screenwriter Luchino Visconti. The groom's preferences for unconventional relationships ruined Marie Josée's long-awaited wedding. Umberto was more interested in the design of his bride's wedding dress than in the princess herself. In Rome, rumors spread that the prince had even tried on the dress himself, entertaining his friends in it. But the most humiliating moment for the young wife was the fact that the prince never spent their wedding night with her. He chose different company instead. Since their marriage was purely dynastic, the couple had to maintain the illusion of a happy family. They regularly appeared together at public events, and they had 4 children. Motherhood finally brought Marie Josée happiness, but her joy was overshadowed by World War II. At that time, Italy was formally ruled by King Victor Emmanuel III, Umberto's father. But in reality, power belonged to Hitler's ally, Benito Mussolini. He was the country's prime minister, but in fact, he was a true dictator. Because of him, Italy was dragged into World War II on Germany's side. As a result, Marie Josée's homeland, Belgium, became an enemy of Italy. The princess was torn between loyalty to her husband's country and love for her own people. This became a severe emotional burden for her. During the war, Marie Josée secretly supported the Italian anti-fascist resistance, providing money, weapons, and food. This was an enormous risk. Mussolini was aware of her views, but he didn't dare to touch the princess because of her high title and popularity among the people. It was during this time that rumors of their affair began to spread. Soon you'll find out what really connected the princess and the dictator. In July 1943, Mussolini's regime in Italy was overthrown. The dictator was arrested right during an audience with the King of Italy and was never able to regain power. After Italy was fully liberated from fascism in 1945, the Allies refused to accept King Victor Emmanuel III on the throne because he had cooperated with Mussolini for many years. To save the monarchy, the king abdicated in favor of his son, Umberto. In May 1946, Marie Josée became the Queen of Italy, but her reign lasted only 35 days. Even though the new king and queen tried to restore the damaged image of the royal family, their efforts were in vain. Just 1 month after they ascended to the throne, Italy held a historic referendum, where the majority of Italians rejected the monarchy. That's when Marie Josée received the affectionate nickname the May Queen, because her reign lasted only during the month of May. Italy became a republic, and the former monarchs were sent into exile. In an instant, Marie Josée and Umberto lost their throne, their homeland, and nearly all their possessions. But for the princess, this wasn't a downfall, but rather a long-awaited escape from a life that had never truly belonged to her. After going into exile, Marie Josée separated from Umberto, although they never officially divorced. For her, this was another step toward freedom. For the first time, she was able to live life on her own terms. Decades later, the former queen admitted with sadness that she had never been happy in her marriage. She moved to Switzerland and dedicated herself to raising her 4 children. They all made successful marriages, allowing the House of Savoy to continue its legacy. In Switzerland, Marie Josée developed a passion for the arts and founded a music foundation, which still awards talented musicians to this day. The May Queen passed away in 2001 at the age of 94 due to lung cancer. Even after her death, rumors about her affair with Mussolini continued to stir controversy in Italy for many years. Benito Mussolini was not just a ruthless dictator, he was also known for his wild personal life. Some claim that he had a new mistress every day, and that his affair with the former Queen of Italy began even before the war. Mussolini's mistress, Claretta Petacci, wrote in her diary that in 1937, Princess Marie Josée had unsuccessfully tried to seduce the dictator at a seaside resort near Rome. The dictator himself told Claretta that the princess had approached him, gracefully dropped her dress, and stood completely naked in front of him. But according to Petacci, Mussolini assured her that he found the princess repulsive and that she made no impression on him. However, it seems that Marie Josée may have been more successful than her rival believed, at least according to evidence that emerged later. In 1971, Mussolini's youngest son wrote a shocking letter to the editor of a leading Italian newspaper. The letter was kept hidden for 40 years before it was finally published. Romano Mussolini wrote that in their household, they often discussed not only politics, but also his father's romantic affairs. According to him, his mother openly admitted that Mussolini and Marie Josée had a period of intimate romantic relations, which, according to Romano, was ended by his father. As for Marie Josée, in her interviews, she never denied the affair, but she also never confirmed it. Mussolini knew about her support for the resistance and her efforts to fight fascism, yet he never touched her. Perhaps their relationship was truly close, and both used it to their advantage. What do you think? Did they really have an affair? Share your opinion in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and give a like if you enjoyed the video. See you next time.